Today on the Nakama podcast, we're going to be talking about Dad. How is it
I
that
think it's Don, right?
Dad something? Just
Don
fucking
Don. I would
DT.
just go with Don, just because
Yeah.
I guess that's how it would go.
So this is a new anime that just dropped. I think yesterday. As of this recording, you can catch it on Netflix and Crunchyroll. And right off the bat, it was dubbed. I thought that was weird because I thought for sure we were gonna have to wait a little bit, but I watched it on Crunchy. No, I watched it on Netflix, so it was already dubbed. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it, I guess.
That was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. So most of the time, I don't watch intros for stuff, but for whatever reason, I stuck around to watch it. It looks pretty good. I don't know who made the studio. Like the studio behind it, Crew is typically the one that's a nerd and will like look up like, oh, this is the people that did this, and that. But what I will say is, I if it's the same studio who did Chainsaw Man, I don't know how the hell they dropped the ball because I wish this is the animation style Chainsaw Man went for because I hated the fight scenes in Chainsaw Man. Like that's
I
why I
mean,
don't like it.
I haven't watched Chainsaw Man, so I can't really give my input on that.
But yeah, this is about a story of there. So there's two main characters. There's the girl who you start off with who believes in spirits, but I don't think to me she kind of comes off more of a she believes in them because her grandma kind of told her like, oh yeah, spirits are real. I'm a medium, so you should believe in them more than like she believes in them because she wants to. Because the boy believes in aliens, and he's straight up like, "Oh, I've grown up the entire time not fitting in with people, so I was reaching out to the stars, hoping that the aliens would accept me for not being weird." So for me, the boy does seem like he genuinely likes it, while the girl's kind of like, "Well, this is just part of life," and I guess.
Yeah, without jumping too ahead, the kid did bring up in one of the scenes that he grew up just always reading about UFOs and stuff like that. So I generally believe he did actually really like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I also agree with what you said about the girl, because obviously, we grow up following our family, so if family's telling you about something, you're gonna end up believing it too.
Yeah, heck yeah. I definitely felt connection with the girl when she's like, "Yeah, I love my grandma because I'm a huge grandma boy. I would fuck anyone up talking shit about my grandma." And it's funny because I'm not tall. I'm like 5'8". My grandma was like 4 something, so I tower over her, and I'm hella fat. So both in height and weight, still, my grandma tells me to do something. I'm like, all right, I guess this is what I'm doing now.
I will say the first scene threw me off with the boyfriend.
Oh yeah, the random fucking guy.
That, like I thought it was gonna set a tone for the anime, but it threw me completely off. He just
Yeah,
was calling her broke and not taking her out. I was like, this is what it's about. But then it just threw me off
dude.
with like UFOs and ghosts. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, that and
It was so weird.
the guy had a weird motion of how relationship works. It's like he's not bringing anything to the table other than wiener, and he expects the girl to do everything. I'm just kind of like, damn, no wonder this generation's just gone.
Yes. The dude was so hostile. He's like, "You're broke and you don't put out." Like, with you, like, what? This is what he was saying. Like, it just threw me off. I don't understand how that put in, and the whole like everything else just changed.
Yeah, and yeah, I think the girl's cool. So after she breaks up with her first boyfriend, the one who wants to put it in her butt. She runs across the main character dude just getting picked on, and she decides to like stand up for him. She really likes Ken Yashiro. I'm pretty sure it's the guy from not JoJo's Fist of the North Star, right?
I want to say, yeah.
I want to say it's Fist of the North Star. I didn't look it up, but I want to say she's trying to find her Fist of the North Star dude. So when the alien boy was like, "Yo, you stood up for me. That was pretty cool," and he's like, "Let me show you my interest," and then that's when the conflict of the whole anime starts because he's like, oh, you believe in spirits? That's dumb. Aliens is where it's at. And then she's like, bro, how can you not believe in spirits, but you believe in aliens?
I really enjoyed the entire interaction because she generally put him down. Like, oh, you're down for believing aliens, just for her to switch it back and try to sympathize with him, and just for him to be like, oh, I don't believe in ghosts though.
Yeah.
That's just pissed her off.
Yeah, but like she said, like again, it's not because she believes in aliens, it's because her grandma was a medium, so like her whole profession was about spirits. So I'm pretty sure, like, well, yeah, she does say like anytime you make fun or make my grandma look bad, then she gets angry. So once that revelation happened, it was like, okay, it makes sense why she got so hostile.
Yeah, I felt bad too with her explaining that chakra thing where she put the finger on her head.
Yeah, I wonder if that's actually a thing they would do back in the day.
Yeah, I'm not positive. Like I found it interesting because what she say, like you feel it in your belly and it releases your chakra to your head.
Yeah,
I mean, it looked interesting. I did feel a little bit bad because she didn't care about the crush, right? Making fun of her, but the crush making fun of her grandma.
yep.
So it revolves around, like you just say, it's family. That's one thing I really liked about this whole thing. Like she has so much respect for her grandma. That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's all
heck
about
yeah.
family.
I bet you she's like a quarter Hispanic. Has a very Hispanic trait.
Oh yeah, die for your family. It's Mexican way. At least that's how I am with my family too.
Yeah, heck yeah. So they dare each other to be like, all right, the boy's gonna send the girl to the most UFO spot, and then the girl's gonna send the boy to the most spiritual haunted spot. So they actually go through with it, and the boy runs across, goes to this creepy tunnel, which I'm pretty sure gets brought up in other animes, because I'm pretty sure in Mob Psycho they go to that same tunnel. But yeah, creepy old lady drops the best line in the whole anime so far is like, let me gobble your dong. This creepy 100+ year old ass lady is telling this maybe 14-year-old, let me touch your no squares. That was hella funny. And then that's also where the animation hella picked up too, because again,
Oh
the
yeah.
way he was running looked so smooth. Again, if they made chains, if it's the same people, they dropped the ball with Chainsaw Man. But if Chainsaw Man was animated like this, I would have actually liked it.
You know, like watching this episode, like I really enjoyed the pacing. Like it was so fast from scene to scene. Like from that hallway, they just decided to go through each direction to leave on their stuff, and just that whole thing with the old lady was that whole animation was great too. What caught my eye was as soon as he started running, you saw the feet of the old lady running.
Yep.
I think that was a good sequence right there.
And then the girl does go to this creepy hospital, which is weird, a hospital. But then when the aliens do reveal themselves, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we like to uh, steal women because we need to reproduce because we just clone each other," and then there's about to go down, and I'm just like, "Oh shit."
They were saying, "Give me your banana," right?
Yeah, which is weird because they clearly made it a reference that the banana is a dude no square. So it's like you guys know the female anatomy clearly because obviously you've taken some of the girls in the show. So it's like you should know that not all girls have bananas.
Yeah, and this like was it like telepathy when they were like the arousal thing that threw
Yeah,
me off. That was like crazy.
yeah, heck yeah. I know the little bit from the manga that I've been told about. Like it goes a little bit more. Like I don't think it's straight up like I don't think you see anything really, really bad, but I think the like implication and the way they say things is worse. 'Cause I want to say the first trailer for this show has the old lady like being like, "Oh, let me suck your dick."
Might have toned it down a little bit for Netflix.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it could have been a Netflix thing. Maybe it wasn't like that on Crunchyroll, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure they have the same dubbing.
I did get curious about the wording I was gonna do initially after I watched the episode, search up maybe the Japanese writing is different, so I'm not positive about that. But it might have been censored. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I think Netflix is getting a little bit more loose with stuff like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Both Netflix and Crunchyroll.
Uh,
But just to finish up the episode, the boy gets captured by the old lady, gets cursed, and he like teleports through the phone to save the girl. And between both of them, they beat up the aliens, crash the UFO through the hospital, and now are making their way back to the tunnel. And then that's when he reveals his name is like Ken Yusoro or whatever, just like in her Japanese anime.
I guess it looks like the girl was suppressing that curse, right? Towards the end.
Yeah. Well, that's what it seems because she definitely had her hand up, but I don't know if she really was or if that's just like she's thinking she's doing it, but she probably is.
Yeah, because that whole last, what was it, maybe like the last 3 minutes, she just had her hands up the entire time.
Yeah, the
Even if
entire time.
she like kneeled down, she had a hand up the entire time. I guess. I mean, it's really cool. I actually really enjoyed the fight sequence. I think that whole
Yeah,
animation was cool,
yeah, heck
especially
yeah.
when he got hit into the wall, like how that it broke. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, the fight is gonna be good. I have high hopes for episode 2. We're just this anime because this is like the anime of I think we're in fall now. Yeah, we're fall season. So this is the highlight of fall is this show. So I am curious to see where it's going to go because I haven't read the manga, nor do I plan on to. I don't plan on reading it because it's like, well, it's already getting animated. Why do double the work just for maybe an extra scene or something? Just to know the spoilers.
So you're planning to keep watching this blind then?
Yeah, probably, most likely. Cruz will most likely say something about it though, because Cruz typically will watch or read other stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. And it's like, okay, cool. I didn't ask, but I guess thanks.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
only thing I read is.
that's what One Piece. I watched it pretty much blind.
But any last words for Dan da Dan 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 da Dan da Don? I don't know
I'm
how
done.
to.
Damn. Honestly, I look forward to the next episode. I think this is something I'll keep watching. Definitely
Yeah,
got me hooked in the first episode. The people do the anime rule of like first 3 episodes or the first
yeah,
episode catches your idea. But this one definitely it hooked me in the first like what 15 minutes, like first not even like 5 minutes. But like I said, the first scene threw me off. But definitely something I'll keep watching.